Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd give you a wee bit of an update because with this weather everything's growing very well. Okay, here we go then. So starting with the comfrey, that's going back into flower. A second showing. The borage that I sowed, they've took really nice. You can see the tops of the flowers there. The nasturtiums are still there, but a lot of slug damage. And then I put in a row of Kelvedon Wonder peas, probably about a week and a half ago. They're all coming up. I'm going to keep the net on there because I reckon the pigeons are pretty fond of them. So moving on here, we've got a lettuce coming there, and the weekend I put a row of Lisbon spring onions between the two sticks, so I think we should get something for them. At long last, the nasturtiums that I planted are starting to flower. With the apple tree, they're putting on some nice size, so I might start picking them, a few here and there in the next couple of days, because some of them are good old size, and I seem to be losing a few. I think that's where birds landing on the trees maybe. And the onion sets that I found in the back of the car, I'll just let them do their own thing, see what happens there. My mixed bed with brassicas, spring onions, beetroot, and a couple of carrots that survived the slug attack. So I'm going to pick a few of the spring onions. Everything else is doing really nice. They're a bit crammed in there, but the cabbage seems to be ground every time I look at it. My sweet corn, that's doing okay as well, so hopefully I'll get a few out of that. Now underneath the top of the pot where I've got the salads, I put I think it's a pumpkin, I'm sure it's a pumpkin, and put this on top of it so the slugs wouldn't get it. So let's have a wee look and see what that's doing. Yeah, that's taking on some nice growth. Bit of bindweed creeping in there. That'll go. Oh, and on the side, so I'll leave that off for the minute. Do a bit of weeding of that before I go. Moving on to the onions. They're swelling up quite well as and all, but plenty of time for them. Raspberries, they were there when I took the plot on, so I'm probably going to dig them out at some point. Make better use of that bed. My climbing beans, this side's still surviving. This side here, after two replantings of these, they're getting their way up the archway now. Now these tomatoes, I've not been sort of taking the side shoots off religiously, so I'm going to kind of let them grow to their own devices and see how they do. I mean, there's plenty of flowers on them, no tomatoes forming yet, but we've still got time, and we'll do another heat wait I believe in a couple of weeks. The cabbages underneath here, they're still alright. I've got a bit of slug damage on them, but just leave them and see what happens with them. The cucumber, if you've seen my previous videos, I thought this had definitely died. That's gone great. No flowers yet, but we're not far away. A couple of spare tomato plants. That one's starting to flower. That one's not far away. And the loam broad bean, all I'm doing with that is I'm letting that dry out for seeds for next year. And the stray beetroot, just leave it, see what happens. I've just harvested all my broad beans. Didn't get a bad crop, could have been better, but we'll do better next year. So if you've got broad beans and you're taking them up, as you can see, I've left the stalks a couple inches above the ground because they'll rot into the soil and feed it with hopefully a bit of nitrogen to help with next year's growth. Now the Kelvedon Wonder peas that are planted here, they really get smashed by birds, slugs, whatever, but I think there's about 3 or 4 on there, so I'll get something out of them, but you can't have it all good with everything. Bucket of carrots, still doing okay. The pond basket and plants that I bought off Amazon, the water lilies still going on. Maybe the other tubers that are in there, I think there's another 2, maybe they'll make an appearance. And that's what was left of the broad beans for the lad into the compost heap. I'm going to pick this lettuce and all. I've got another 3 ground in there and 1 over the other side. And that's the broad beans. I'm quite happy with them, to be fair. I took a cut in a rosemary. I think it's still alive in there. See if that takes root. Get a fresh bush planted up, because the one I've got, I don't know how old it is, but it's a bit woody and sort of past its best. We'll see what happens there. We look in the polytunnel. Sweet corn that I sowed late. I'm going to stick that in the ground. Might be a bit too late, but we'll see how it goes. No harm in trying it. My tomato plants are getting stronger all the time. Some flowers coming there. Same as there. This one's a wee bit slow, but still got time. Flowers in that one, flowers in that one, and that one. This wee cucumber, again, I thought I'd killed that one too at one point, so I don't know if we'll get any fruit off of this year, but fingers crossed. Then we've got this mini cucumber. I don't know if that's a bit of nitrogen deficiency. I might put a bit of feed into a water can and give everything here a good water. This cucumber is starting to flower at last. I'm going up the net, so I'm ever hopeful for that. Garlic's still drying away. Definitely didn't get the best results this year, but as I said, I'll be better prepared for next year. So I think that's about everything. 3 ton of bindweed in there. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. If you could like, subscribe, share and stick any comments below, good or bad. I'm always open to comments. Have a good rest of the evening, folks, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.